Hello children, myself Anuradha Sinha, your SSC teacher, is again present with a new session of social science. Children, if you do remember, in the previous class we had done with the exercises of chapter 2, human migration. We had done A, B, C, D, E and F. A, that is tick the correct option. B, fill in the blanks. C, true or false. D, short question answers. E, long question answers. And F, solve the grid. I gave you this as homework, and I was very happy to see that all of you except one or two have completed this work wonderfully. You have taken out 10 spellings of this chapter which is hidden in this grid, and you have solved it so well. This shows that you are taking interest in the chapter and you are also aware of the different new words that have come up in this chapter. Now let us move to the next part of the exercise, that is the value based questions. Let me first read the question to you so that you can understand what the question says. Heavy rains and floods caused a disaster in Meghalaya. You all are aware that when there is a heavy rain, due to that, at many places floods come, and this generally causes a lot of damage. Not only it takes away the lives of many people, it also causes destruction of the properties of the people, the houses, the belongings that they have in the house. It takes away all those things. So heavy rains and floods caused a disaster in Meghalaya. Meghalaya, which is a state in the northeastern part of the country, where your best friend lives, and your best friend lives in that place, and it has destructed that particular state. After listening to the news, you want to help his family and the people. Now you heard about the news of the flood in Meghalaya, and you wanted to help the family of your friend. At the same time, the other people also who were living there, you also heard about them and you wanted to help them out. They lost everything in the disaster, in the flood that took place there. The family and the people who were living there, they had lost everything there. Their houses, the belongings, the things that they had in the house, all those things were washed away and they had lost it. What kind of help can you offer in their hour of need? Now, you have studied in the chapter that we all live in a society and we all are sensitive towards the needs of the others. So, you also want to help them out because first of all, he is your best friend, and secondly, as a human being, it is human nature that we always want to help somebody who is in need of help, who is in trouble, who is facing any kind of difficulty. So you also want to help your friend and the other people there. Now how? What kind of help can you offer in this time? The question is that you want to help, but what kind of help will you offer to your friend and the other people residing there? Now I have come up with an answer. Again, as I say in my previous classes also, the same thing I am reminding you again. This is the answer which I have written, and it is not necessary that you have to write the same answer. This is a value based question, so the answer would vary from one student to other student. So you can write it in your own words. You can give different points to this. You can have your own ideas to this question. Okay, so I am telling what I have written, but you can write it in your own words also and other points also. So the help that I can offer in their hour of need are: number 1, I would collect money from my family as well as neighbors and transfer the amount collected to my friends' family and the people. So the foremost requirement at that place is of money. All their belongings, their things are washed away. So first of all, in order to have anything, they need money. So you would collect money not only from your family members, but you will also ask your neighbors to contribute towards the contribute for the fund, and you would send that fund to the friend, family and the other people residing there. I would encourage my friends to donate money in the school fund. Whenever this kind of natural calamity takes place, natural disaster takes place, the school and many other organizations, they come forward and they collect money and they send it to that place in order to help the needy one. So your school would also definitely collect money for this. So you would encourage your friends that donate money for a noble cause, for a good cause. Number 3, I would take help from those organizations who assist the people suffering from natural calamity. There are many people who come forward and they provide help, they provide assistance at this time of need. So as a good human being, you would definitely inform those organizations, or you can intimate those organizations and you can help them, at least ask them to provide some kind of help there. Okay, now the next part of the exercise is map skill, and at the same time something to do. Now let us come to the map skill. A northern state which witnessed floods in 2014. The next question. Let me have the map first. This is the question. A northern state which witnessed floods in 2014. So I am here with the map. This is the political map of India. So what you have to do is, do you remember we have studied in the chapter the northern state which witnessed floods? That was Kashmir. So start tracing the state here. One more thing, children, you have to remember that in 2014, when this first let me plot it, let me trace it. See, this is the part. Look at the map carefully. You will watch this video very carefully so that you can see how I am tracing Jammu and Kashmir. Can you see here? Children, this part, you have to remember one thing, that in 2014 Jammu and Kashmir was a separate state here. This complete part belongs to Jammu and Kashmir. Now